Hey there, this is Brett from Blick Digital, and I'm speaking with Mohammed Faris from Productive Muslim. He is awesome, really good at what he does, and we've been working with him for quite a while, and he's just recently launched a full campaign, literally A to Z, the whole thing, and so we're talking about that here today. Question number one, what was your absolute biggest challenge prior to working with Blick Digital?
Sure. So the past couple of years, I've been really going through all these marketing courses. I've gone through Ryan Dye's Follow-Up Machine. I've gone through StoryBrand, Don. I've gone through Infusionsoft University. I've gone through Traffic and Funnels. So, and all of them are great. All of them I learned a lot of great stuff with. But just like putting it all together into my marketing and sales system was challenging. I did try. I didn't make it in a first attempt, but then just finding those, just realizing that sometimes the small stuff doesn't work, or maybe I have a feature that I'm dying to see work, but I'm not sure how. It just kept on taking longer and getting me frustrated from actually just putting the system I wanted, my dream system in place kind of thing. So yeah, it's just the challenge of not, having all those great ideas, learning all this amazing marketing content, but not being able to put it into action kind of thing.
So you had, just to kind of summarize that a little bit, you had the ideas, the strategy from the different, professionals out there, digital marketer and all the others. It was just a matter of taking those ideas, consolidating it, making it actually happen, and
yes.
taking it from idea to implementation.
Yes, and it's funny, most of the steps you kind of know what you're supposed to do, and you kind of tinker with it. But just the time of actually sitting down for long periods of time and being focused on it long enough and being deeply embedded and thinking about it all the time is all too consuming. I have other businesses, other things to think about in my business. So it just kept on being pushed back and sometimes it gets foggy. And then I have this, I was following the next bells and whistles for myself. So whenever, I should add this, and I should add that. And just having a partner who knows Infusionsoft, but understands business strategy, understands the marketing strategy, and almost tells me, yeah, maybe you don't need that right now, and maybe you need this right now, has been powerful. That's what I found with digital, basically.
Let's kind of step back a little bit. When you were kind of stuck, it sounds like you did like a first round of just trying to implement on yourself. Like, where were you at? Can you just kind of take us back to that moment? Like, what would that feel like? Where were you at? What was the issues that you're having? All of that.
Yeah, so I tried to set up an auto webinar funnel where people got a manifesto from my website, and they sort of were sold a tripwire, $7 tripwire to enter like an auto webinar funnel, and it was just messy. I mean, messy is a small word. A lot of complaints, a lot of refunds, a lot of unhappy customers. It was just not a good experience, and conversion-wise was not great as well. People might be buying the tripwire, but they're not converting well in terms of the end. In terms of any of my sort of high ticket price products. And that's where it is. And initially I thought it was the funnel. I was trying to make it more complicated. Again, I was trying to get bits and pieces from different marketing courses and buckle it all together and hope magic would happen. But yeah, it just was not giving me the results and the consistent results of what I was looking for. Secondly, it was just the lack of visibility. Like, I wasn't sure what was working, what's not working, which part of the campaign was actually working, which part of the campaign needed a lot more tweak and help. And that's where, again, working with you guys can help get clarity on, and even dividing up the campaigns into mini campaigns. That's very powerful and helpful as well.
You're kind of already getting into that, but is there something that has changed since working with us with Blick Digital?
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that having the entire marketing funnel set up from A to Z, literally from my free stuff all the way to my most expensive product. I mean, that's a dream come true for me. I never thought I'd have that in my lifetime. It just would sound more dramatic. But just having the whole thing put together, that was powerful, right? Just seeing the entire funnel. Number two is having clarity. I love the fact when you guys work together, you really got me involved in the process. It wasn't just like, oh, here's your campaign, good luck. You were involved, you asked me questions, we bounced ideas. Sometimes you guys sort of listened to me and said, yes, we should do that. Or maybe said, no, actually, no, that will not be helpful. So there was that, there was a true partnership. It wasn't just me hiring a consultant to just do some Infusionsoft campaigns and here you go, good luck with it. And then, of course, just the attention to detail, the quality control was huge for me. When I saw the whole step in your process called quality control, I was so happy because I was nervous about this whole thing being put together because there's all these tags coming in and out, and I was like, oh my goodness, I probably feel I'm already lost myself. So just knowing there's a quality control function and role has been so reassuring. And then just going the extra mile. Like there were times when I felt bad. I felt like, am I asking too much? But you guys went the extra mile and even went beyond what I asked you guys. Make sure that this stuff works. So all of this put together has been incredible. And I'm just so really excited now just to see the numbers grow and see where this takes us, basically.
The final question here is, what specific results can you share? I know it's still early on in the process and there probably isn't specific numbers, but is there anything else that you could maybe share around that?
I think for me right now, the most exciting thing is the dashboard. Again, the clarity of seeing my campaign, knowing and just tracking those numbers. In fact, I'm actually getting worried. I'm kind of addicted to this dashboard right now. So I'm getting refresh. So that's my downside. Awesome. Other than that, but just for the first time in business, it's not a black box anymore. For the first time, I can look at my business and say, okay, I know what's working, what's not working, and then focus on what's not working and hopefully improve that. And I'm just waiting for that feedback of data to come through back, and once this campaign runs through, and so that to improve it. Again, I'm just excited. This campaign might surprise me, perform better than expected, but even if it does not perform as well, I'll at least know where and why and analyze that, and that's powerful. That's just for me. It's going to be, really change the way my business runs, basically.
Perfect, Mohammed. Thank you. That was perfect. Really awesome.
Awesome.